Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the business rule. So as a developer there is another important scripting object is called business rule. We should know that what is business rule and why we should use that. In our previous video we discussed about UI policy, we discussed about client script, we discussed about UI actions. Now we are going to discuss about business rule. So business rule is an important object that runs on a server side. Whenever any data insert or query or update, the business rule can run. To find out the business rule, you can go to this left navigation and search that business rule, and under the system definition you will be find that business rule module. The business rule runs based on the table. So for example, if you search for our table, for example, if I take that incident, you will be find out that couple of business rule are there. So around 60 business rule is there in that out of box in our incident table. So you can create your own business rule depending on your use cases. So let's see if I want to create a new business rule, what are the parameters are there. So if you click the new button, you can see that this is the how the business rule module looks like. Here you can define the name, you can select the table, you have a when to run, and then you have a insert and update, and then actions. Most of the business rule have a advanced checkbox checked. If you check that advanced checkbox checked, you will be able to write scripting. So if you select that, you will be able to write some script under these advanced sections. Now let's say that I am putting name, again name should be meaningful. I am putting that beer testing. Now in this case we should define the table. So based on which table or based on which condition or for which table that business rule should run. As it is a server side action, whenever any data will be saved or update or insert, that time business rule run. So let's say that for the time being we are going to select the table name equal to incident, as we are discussing all these things based on incident. So what will be happen, this business rule will be run or triggered only on the whenever the any operation will be done to the incident. Now if you go to this when to run section is a very important. Here you have options called before, after, async, display. So let's talk about the before. Most of the business rule have a before and after condition, so we should understand the before and after thing. So what is the before? Before means that before the data is stored to the incident table. Let's say that you are trying to save a data, right? Let's say if I open an incident record and I'll show you that. So this is the incident form. In this incident form, let's say I am trying to save that, so I'll click that update button. What will be happen? Before update that to database, if I want to run this business rule, I will select the before. Now after update, let's say that I click the update, I change the value to new from some steps to new, and then click update. So what will be happen? Before this value updated, the BR will be run, this business rule will be done if you select the before. And then what is the after? After means that it's saved to the database, and then if you want to run some scripting, then only you can select the after. There are various scenario where you should use the before or where you should use the after. We'll discuss that upcoming all this video, but this is the difference between before and after. Then we have a async business rule is you will understand that it will act as a after, but it will not hold for all this completion of the operation. This is a very frequent question in your interview, that what is the async business rule. Async business rule is like, let's say that in your script you are trying to delete 100 or 1000 record of data, you are going to delete that. What will be happen after business rule will be do what? If you click save, until unless all your 100 or 1000 record deleted, the form will be on hold state. You won't be able to operate anything. But async business rule will do something different. So it will be work as after, but it will not hold your form. That job like deletion of this 1000 or 100 record will be done in a backend, but you can run or you can do your job properly. And then if you see the left side, you have insert, update, delete query. So on which operation you want to delete. So let's say that whenever the data is going to insert to the database, if you want to run, then you can select this checkbox. If you want to run that during the update, like whenever the data is going to be update, then you want to run that business rule, you can delete, put that. If the delete, if the data got deleted, that time if you want to run, you can do that. If the data is query, if you want to do, you can do that. So these options are available. So at that moment, we are going to create or a sample business rule. What we'll do, we'll change to the before, and then we'll select that insert and update. So any record which is insert to the incident table or update to the incident table, that time this BR will be run. What will be run, that we can declare there. So we have a method we are declaring, or we are using past few days ago, that is called, if I go here and then open that scripting API, or if I open this, I actually created one more block called popular service now API, where you can see that we define that glide record, glide system. So we'll talk about the glide system. So in a business, in a background script, we use the gs.info to put the log statement or to put some information. So let's say that I want to print some information in the top. Whenever any operation will be done, we can do that using the GS method. So GS is a API. They have multiple methods. So let's use that. I would say that GS dot, then you can see after dot there are multiple methods. The method we are going to use, that add info message. Using that, there will be info message here on the top of this incident record. Let's see. We'll put that incident updated. This is a simple message we are going to put here. So we'll just saying that if this incident is getting insert or updated, before it insert or update that BR, I should, or I want a info message in the top of this message called incident updated or something like that. Okay, so we'll save that, and if I refresh this incident form, and let's say that we are putting some information called this one, I'm just randomly updating the short description and saving that. What will be happen, it should give us a info message. So we'll click OK, and it should give a info message in the top like incident updated. You can see that this message is coming from this BR. So before you insert or update, you can see a if you want to do some kind of operation, backend operation, you can do that using the business rule. Now either you change that before or after, you will be able to see the message will be pretty much similar, but as an operation level, if you want to do, or if you want to run that script before hit to the database, you can use that. You should use the before business rule. Now let's do some more information, or let's do some more scripting. So if in this business rule, if we want to print the number, right, if we want to print this number, how in the top of like incident updated, then I want to print the number, how can I do that? So this is a simple, you can see that in the UI action, you use the current object. Here also the current object is available. You can just simply use the current dot, then any of this field. The number is a string field, you can use the number, so to get this number, so we'll use that current that number. What will be happen now, it will be show the insert updated with the incident number. Let's see. Now let's go back, and then I'm just updating that. Okay, so I'll click OK. What will be happen, it will show a info message called incident updated with this incident number. So I can access incident number using the current object. So you can use the current dot any of this field name to access that. Okay, so you can use any of this object and then access that. So let's understand one more scenario. The scenario is that we have an in progress button, right? So whenever somebody click the in progress button, his name should be added to here. So his name should be added to assign to column. How can you do that? So let's say that you click the button, his name can be assigned. So in that case, what we'll do, we will do one thing. So if you click in progress, your state is actually changing, right? So your state is changing from on hold to in progress. Once your state is changing on hold to in progress, we can assign this business rule, or we can run that business rule and set the current logged in user. Let me tell you that how we can do that. In the when to condition, we are going to set a condition. What condition we are setting? That if the state changes to, so we'll say that state changes to in progress, then only we are going to update, or then only we are going to run this BR. Now previously in any of these changes, the BR was running, the BR was showing this message, info message, right? Now this info message will be only show whenever the state changes will be happen. So this is not going to update every time and every time. If your state changes from any of this state to in progress state, then only we are going to run that BR. Let me show you that. So if I refresh this incident form, and let's say that I am updating this, I'm updating this something and then clicking save. Is this my BR will be run? No, this BR will not be run anymore. Let's see. See, the BR, this incident saved, but BR did not run. But the BR will be run if the state changes to on hold. Either it is by here by drop down, or the user click in progress, and then if the state changes to in progress, the BR will be run. Let's see. So we'll click in progress, click OK. As you can see, this incident updated, this is the number is showing, and then info message is showing. So the BR is running whenever the actual state changes to in progress, the BR run. Now our condition is what? Whenever the state changes will be run, the BR will be run, and then we want to assign in assign to, we want to set the current logged in user. How we can do that? So we will do here, we will put the one thing called current object. So if you recall that in our UI action we use the current, then we can set any of this field value. So we want to set that assigned to, so we'll copy that field name and paste here. Okay, so we want to set assigned to. Okay, how or which user will be assigned to? Assigned to user will be current logged in user. Now question is how I can fetch the current logged in user. To fetch the current logged in user, you can use the gs dot, then there is a method called get user ID. If you put the get gs.get, you will be able to find out many method, and one of the method is the get user ID. Using the get user ID, you will be able to see that get sysID of the current user. You can see it's saying the gets the sysID of the current user. So this will return that current logged in user. Now I don't need to use the current dot update. You will be able to see in the UI action we used to set that current dot update, but in the business rule the best practice is that do not use current dot update method in the business rule. So you should not use the current dot update. What will be happen? You set the current dot assigned equal to gs dot get user. As it is a before business rule, it will set that value assigned to is a current user, and then as it is a business before business rule, it will automatically save that. So let me show you that. So we just did that. Let's save that. You can see I just put one line of code called current dot assigned to equal to gs dot get user ID. And what will be happen if I let's say I change that to new and then click, I'll change to low and then click save and save that. And now next time if I click in progress, it should assign that incident to my name. So this is my incident, which is right now assigned to is blank. Now if I click in progress, this as the state will be changed from new to in progress, this business rule will run, and then this incident should be assigned to me. Let's see. So I'll click that in progress, and you can see our business rule trigger. And if I go back, and you can see that it set my name, okay, here under admin section. So this way you can actually run a code to set some value even through the business rule, or you can do any operation. So one of the simple operation I just show you here using that gs.get user id method. Next, also if you see that under this is an incident form, here under this related record you will be able to find out one field called actual start. Actual start means that we have a field that is called actual start. Okay, so if that field is not available in your PDI, you can go to the form layout and add that. So this actual start, I want to set that current time whenever somebody change the state to in progress, what will be happen. So if the incident is new, nothing is going to happen, but whenever the state changes to in progress, I am assigning that current user here, as well as I want to set that actual start equal to current time. Okay, how I can do that? So we can simply use that method. So what will be happen, we'll copy this actual start this field name, and similarly we'll use that current here. Then we'll put the actual start date, and here now how I can put the current date. So let's see that what is the field. This field is date field or date and time field. This is a date and time field. We can use that. One of the method we have is called glide date time and then glide date. We have two objects called glide date and glide date and time. We'll discuss in our upcoming video also detail about glide date time and glide date. So if you want to get the current date or date time, we can use that new glide date. One object is glide date, another is a glide date time. We can use that glide date time to get current date time. So we will simply save that and see this is working or not. So it's just simply said that start current dot works underscore start equal to new glide date time. Now if I change back to this let's say in new state, and then if I want to see this is working or not, so this is the new state, and then if I click in progress, this should assign to me, and then this actual start should be filled up with that new date time. Let's see. So you can see after clicking the in progress, it assigned if I go back here, so it's assigned to me, and then current date time, I mean actual start is filled with the current date and time. So let's see one of the use case here. So let's say that a incident, this is the incident, if that incident got resolved. So in case this incident got resolved, what we want to be update all this incident communication plan as a so right now these all are open. So what we want, whenever this incident is going to be resolved state, we want to be make this incident state from opened to let's see what state they have. We want to open that we want to update their state to closed. So this is the requirement. Okay, so I just show you right how you can access that, or how you can write the business rule, and using the business rule you can do this operation. Now let's say we want to achieve this case. To achieve that case, what should be our condition? The state, if the incident is changed to resolve, so we'll change that to incident state changes to resolve whenever this incident will be resolved state, and then we'll change that before to after, right? Why? Because before it's hit to the server, I don't want to delete that, or I don't want to update their state. If or after the hit to the server and it got resolved, then only I want to update their state to closed state. So this is the reason I change before business rule to after business rule. And now I'll just show you that how you can write the code. So we discuss about this code in our background script. I just show you that how using the background script, how you can query and how you can update the record. Similar method we are going to use here. How can we use that? We'll say that where gr or inc plan, I think so. These things we'll use that inc plan equal to new glide record, and here we are going to pass the table name, right? So we'll go and open a record. So the table or this table name called incident underscore alert, you will be able to find out from URL. I'll put that incident underscore alert, and what we want, how do we find out that record? So to find out this record, under this incident plan, there is a field called source underscore incident. This field or this is a reference field. It means that this store a sysID. So what will be our condition? So in this case, our condition will be, we are going to find out all this incident alert table where grinc plan dot add query. I just show you that how we can use the add query. Here this field source underscore incident field value will be current incident. So if you see the source equal to incident equal to current this 00530, this incident values, right? So we will use the current sysID. So we'll use the current dot sys underscore id. So what will be happen? Using this method, we are going to find out that all these incident plan where the source incident equal to current sysID, and then we are going to query, and then after that we want to update their state. What should be the state? The state value should be closed. So we will say that grinc plan dot state equal to closed, and then we are going to use that grinc plan dot update multiple, because we are not going to update one single record, we are going to update multiple. So we will use that update multiple. Let's save that. So this code should help us to find out all this incident related to this one, and whenever this incident got resolved, their state should be automatically resolved. Let's see. So this code is saved. Let's refresh this incident form, and if I change this state to resolve, there are mandatory fields. So let's put that, and then if I save that, this incident should resolve, and then inside that incident plan should close, and you can see that all these incident communication plan are closed. Previously it was open state. So this way you can write that BR that can run based on state changes, based on value changes, or based on any updation of this form. You can run a business rule to do some operation. In our upcoming video, we'll come with a lot of examples, but this is our base. You should understand how to query in our, or how to delete or how to update in our class 2 or class 3, because most of this time we are going to use that those method in our scripting. So that's it for today. If you have any question, let me know in my comment sections.